So it's a tale as old as time at this point. For the last 5, 10 years, we've seen more and more from Western gaming companies the absolute terror it comes down to when making female characters. Western companies are terrified of beautiful biological women. You've seen in AAA games over the last 10 years, every time you see a woman, they're built like a dude. These people are terrified of biological women, and they rather cater to women. But we got 007. So for James Bond, people have always complained about the Bond girls. Like, oh my god, they're being sexualized and objectified. Okay. The women portraying those characters know this. They clearly don't have an issue. So why do you? Why do you have an issue with it? And they're not just a pretty face. You know? They're more than just a pretty face. They usually play a bigger role in these movies. So what are you whining about? A strong, powerful female uses her looks to get what she wants. Isn't that your idea of a girl power? That's what it shows like now. You know, the OnlyFans girls, and oh my god, girl, you do you take what you want. So you should be all about empowerment. But then they look at the Bond girls and are like, oh my god, they're being sexually objectified. No, they're not. Shut the fuck up. But 007 First Light gets savaged after 10 Interactive, Tenor Interactive, or IO Interactive, reveals gameplay and cast details. IO Interactive provided a first look at the gameplay for its upcoming 007 First Light game, and numerous viewers savaged the game for its female character designs and diverse cast. So, diverse cast, whatever. It's a James Bond movie, or James Bond game. But the girls look exactly how you think they would. Man jaw and all. And keep in mind, we don't hate women here. We love women. As a great man once said, every man on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman. So, we don't hate women, you know, but when it comes to games, people don't want to be ugly characters. That's why you have games like Stellar Blade. They're so successful because the people who make the game know what gamers want. That's why Eastern, like Korea, China, their games do so well because they focus on beautiful characters, but the games are also fun. I mean, fuck, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves. I play both. My team, Wuthering Waves, all three are females. And my Genshin Impact, both accounts, I have pretty much the same team on on both of my accounts. Skirk, Mavuika, Raiden Shogun, which they're all female, and then Zhongli. One of my accounts, I picked Lumine as the play as. I have no problem with women, but they know that people like beautiful characters, cute characters, and that's the thing. It's like these characters are beautiful, but I can't really think of. It's like Genshin. There are characters that I may not like as units, to use on the team, but none of the characters are actually dull. They're all great characters, well written, so that their girl boss moments feel natural instead of, oh my god, we're gonna stick it to those nasty men, we're gonna have a girl power moment. No, it all feels natural. Unlike with the Western games where it feels so forced. They're going out of their way to emasculate men. They're going out of their way to write in these girl power moments. Instead of letting it happen naturally, they're forcing it in. The gameplay reveal also came with developer commentary as well as the announcement of the cast. This includes Patrick Gibson as Bond, James Bond, Lenny James as Bond's mentor Greenway, Priyanka Burford as M. Alistair Mackenzie as as Q. Oh, as M. Okay, Burford as M. Alistair Mackenzie as Q. Kara Lester as Miss Moneypenny. And Naomi Nakai as Mr. Roth. You look smashing, Miss Moneypenny. Come on, Bond. Very foolish, Mr. Bond. Interaction to the reveal. Ex-user Mangaloyer blasted the game's female character design. The new Bond girls have stronger chins than 007. Yeah, we've got the lesbian haircut and the lesbian earring right there. I don't know what the fuck that's even supposed to be. Like, men, for some reason, they can translate the men just fine. When they take the model, the actor, or the male, scan the men always come out looking just fine. The women, however, come out with man jaw and just looking as ugly as possible. Now, I'm sure these women are probably gorgeous. They're probably very, very gorgeous women. Very gorgeous, beautiful women. And yet the game designers are so terrified of gorgeous women that they come out looking like this. What the fuck? Why are Western companies so terrified of women? And I say women as in biological women. They're not afraid of women. They're terrified of They're afraid of boobies. They're afraid of vaginas. But also, let's go ahead and see the gameplay trailer. Oh my god, never mind. It's 34 fucking minutes. 34 goddamn minutes. I'm not watching that. Others concurred. I concur, sir. One wrote, I don't care about a chin or whatever. They just look ugly. Really bad character models. Another posted, I don't think they could have made them uglier if they tried. That's a non-binary too. Ugly as heck. The official cast reveal post for the IO Interactive. Numerous people criticized it. One wrote, I'm a huge Bond fan, but unfortunately, I'm not feeling this so far. As way too many modern audience tropes. Just wanted a simple, solid Bond game. High action, hot girls, fast cars, crazy villains, and high stakes. Save the world, get the girl. Doesn't feel like Bond at all. Another question. Taking Bond out, why do the rest of the characters seem to be taken from the Middle East instead of being from Great Britain? Another echoed. Why is James the only British person? No Bond, just DEI slop where parking a car is a mission. Another stated, woke slop. How could you not know by now that this race flipping shit just kills studios? Bond always features beautiful women. That's missing here. YouTuber Razor Fist, who had previously lampooned the game for its wokeness when the first trailer was released, criticized the gameplay. Sad to say, but this is looking more Hitman Absolution than Hitman Bloody Money. God, the Hitman series, that's so fucking old, man. I'm old. Now this is straight up a Metal Gear Solid 5 ripoff, which is what got me interested in it. Did anyone expect different? Again, when it comes to people, the models that they use, it's I bring up this one because this is a perfect example. Kay Vess, the main character from Star Wars Outlaws. The model, the person that they used to portray her, Humberly Gonzalez, is stunning. She is fucking gorgeous. Her character looks like she was beaten with an ugly tree. Not an ugly stick, like someone just picked up the whole goddamn tree and fucking beat her with it. It's like, how do you take someone as gorgeous as Humberly Gonzalez and make her character look terrible when they have no problem at all accurately portraying the men? So again, why are Western companies so terrified of gorgeous women? Because contrary to what they believe, it's not about misogyny. It's not about sexual. Guess what? Women have already stated they also like to play as beautiful women. They like to see gorgeous women in games. I know, but they're women. Why would they want that? Well, do you ask questions when a girl decides to become a stripper or OF? No. You praise her and you're like, oh my God, so stunning and brave. But then when women women say that they enjoy attractive looking women, you say that they have internalized misogyny. And you just completely ignore them. So being stripper and selling your tits and asshole, pics of those online for random fucking dudes, strong and empowering. Women comments how she likes to look at pretty women in games. You completely ignore her. Yeah, you truly care about biological women. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But again, this is why Western games are failing, and games like Stellar Blade and like I said, gacha games completely just outdo it because they understand. I mean, they understand. They fully understand their audience. Genshin, Wuthering Waves, and then there was another one. They understand their people so much that like more and more characters coming out. Like there is one I just watched for ZZZ. It's fucking Footopia. If you are a person with a foot fetish, they gotcha. Like she's got her fucking grippers on full display. If you like girls, if you're a pit dude, they've got plenty of that. The companies know what people like. Some of it, as weird as it is. I'm a simple guy. I like me the chest. I like me a big booty. A nice set of curvy hips. A nice clavicle. No, it's simple. But some dude like the feet. Some dude like the underarm. But they gotcha because they know what gamers like. These people in the West are terrified of gorgeous women. And instead of making women strong and beautiful, they make them strong, but they make them look like dudes. So basically they're saying that if you're a strong woman, they see you as ugly. That, pretty girls are the dumb ones. Pretty ones are the ones who get the Princess Peach types, the Mario, getting kidnapped all the time. Because there's no Western game really coming out where there's a strong, powerful female character who is gorgeous. That is what they think of you, women. The same ones who say, we stand with women. We're with women. Oh my God. Oppression of women. No, they stand with you when it comes to your right to murder unborn children. Other than that, they don't care about biological women. They care about women. And we see this continuously with whatever the fuck this is and whatever this is. And I've said before, the men, we're just told to shut up. Ladies, you need to speak up. You need to be more vocal. We will amplify your voices, but you need to do the talking because we just get told to shut up. You go out there and you type online, say, hey, I'm a woman and I also like beautiful women. I like looking at them. You just get ignored. You get ignored. But we will amplify your voices, but you need to lead the charge. Because again, we love women. Okay? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you women. I mean, obviously, two to tango, it takes the sperm and egg. And, but we didn't come out of our papa's penis. No, we came out of our mama's vagina. So, we love you ladies. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So, you need to take charge, and we will amplify your voices. Because nothing will change unless you do. We'll continue getting whatever the fuck this is. And characters who look like this. Characters who look more manly than this dude, who's supposed to be a man. But anyway, what do I know? I'm just a misogynist. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.